Hello guys, it is Shivam here. Welcome to our brand new video. So on this video, we are going to simply cover how to create a login and sign up page by using Flutter with our three real projects. So do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button so that you won't miss out on any of the upcoming videos we upload on this channel. Now let's get started. Let's move, and here we'll simply create our login and sign up page from the scratch. So here you can see the in the images folder I have simply added a true image that I'm simply going to use in the login and sign up page. Now you know that if you added some of the image in the images folder, you need to simply first call them in from the perspec.ml file so that you can simply use that image from the images folder or the any folder name you have simply created. Now let's call this function in the perspec.ml file. Now once you have done all this thing, now let's move to the leaf folder and we'll simply create a new file name which will be a login.dart. So first I'm going to simply create the login page, then I will simply teach you how to create a sign up page. So first I'm going to simply import the package by using material.dart and we'll write a stateful widget name which will be like login. And once we have written all this thing, we need to just write a scaffold, a body, container, child, and a column. Yeah, and our children. Yeah. Now here in the login page, first as you know that are going to simply show the image at the top. So I will just write image dot asset and will simply use our images folder name. And once we have simply used our images folder name, now I can simply write our image file name that I simply want to use, which is login.png. Now here let's move to the login page so that I can show you what all code I am simply writing here. So here I will just write a page name which is login, and here we can simply remove this debug banner from the top. So for that I need to do one thing. We need to move to the main.dart. We already there. So here I need to just write a debug show checked mode banner to false, and it will remove this blue red line from there. Now once we have done all this thing, we need to simply first provide the background color to our login page, which is background color, and here I'm going to simply pass the color which is colors dot black, something like this. Now here you can see that the image that we are widely going to use in our login page. Now here I need to simply provide a circular, like from the bottom right position, like a circular image, so that it's look good. So for that I need to simply wrap up with a widget which will be a clip react widget that will help us to provide a border radius to our image. So let border radius dot only I need to provide from bottom right. So we'll write bottom right radius dot circular and we'll just pass like 90, or let's pass up to 180, something like this. Now here you can see the image, but I think so the image height is too much for this login page. I can simply set the height of an image by passing the height. So we'll just write the height, and I need to simply pass the height. Let's keep the 200 first. And here we need to simply pass a width which will be media query dot of context dot size dot width. Now the reason for passing a media query, if you have followed my old series, now I'm telling the old series because I've already made 10 to 12 apps before on this channel. You can simply follow all the apps. I will paste a playlist link in the comment box. You can simply tap to that playlist and can follow all the apps that we have simply made on this channel. Yeah. So here the media query is something that will help us to make our app highly responsive. So that's why I've simply used a media query, and I will tell a image to use a complete width of the screen, and I will just pass a fit box fit dot cover. Yeah. Now I need to increase the height of an image because it is very less. So let's pass up to 300, or 300 it is okay, or if you want you can do up to 400. I guess 400 is okay. Yeah. So once we have passed an image, now here I need to simply pass a text which will be the login. So for that I need to just write a text widget, and in the text widget I will just like write a log in. Now here I need to simply pass the color, so which will be a text style Now the color, I need to simply pass colors dot white, something like this. Now I need to increase a font size so that I can simply see this text clearly. So we'll pass 40.0, and here I need to bring something at the left side of the screen. So for that I need to just pass a cross axis alignment dot start. Yeah. Now we need to simply pass a padding. So we'll pass a padding edge insert dot only, and we'll just pass from the left 20.0, and we can also provide the height from the top. So we'll write size box height 20.0, something like this. Now once you have done this thing, now you can see a login, but if you want you can provide a small I. Yeah, so login. Now in the login page, as you know that will simply allow the user to enter their email and the password, right? So for that I need to simply show the email text first and a text field so that the user can simply enter their email. So I need to again use a text widget from here. So we'll copy the text widget and with up padding, and we'll simply paste it something over here, and in the text widget I will just write the email. Yeah, so here I don't need in this font size, I will decrease the font size up to 20, and we'll also change the color. So let's pass the color. I've already passed the color over here, so I'll change it to white 54, or maybe different shade of an white color, maybe up to this one. I guess it is okay. And here I can simply pass font weight, and we just need to pass font weight dot bold. Yeah, so here you can see the email text. Now I can simply pass a space between these two text widgets. So I will use the height and will just pass 10.0, something like this. Yeah, now you can simply see this text widget. Now once you have simply passed a text widget, I need to simply show the text field here. So for the text field I need to simply write in container. Now in the container I will just write a child and will pass a text field. Yeah, so here you can see the text field. Now I don't want this line, so I'll just write a decoration and a input decoration, and in the input decoration I will pass border input border dot none. Now it will simply remove this line from here. Now I'll just write a decoration, a box decoration. Now I don't need a color, I need to simply pass a border to this text field. So we'll write border dot all. Now the color will simply pass colors dot white and 30. 30 will be very less. Let's increase it according to our need. Which one is okay? Sorry, I can't see this because there is an error. Yeah, now I can see it clearly. I hope that this is okay. Now we can simply pass a border radius to this text field. So I'll just write a border radius, not here, over here. We'll write border radius dot circular, we'll write 30. Yeah, so now you can see the text field. We can also pass a margin edge insert dot only, from the left 20.0, from the right 20.0, something like this. Now you can see the text field. Now I can pass a space. Let's pass the space 10.0, something like this. Yeah, so now you can simply see the email, and the user can simply enter the email over here. Let's increase up to 20, and now I can simply copy this email text widget and the text field again, because as you know that after entering the email in the login page, the user need to enter their password. So for the password I need to simply add a text widget and the text field again. So I need to copy all this thing and will simply paste it something over here. Yeah, now here once we have shown, we need to just write a password, and in the password we have written a password. Now here I can simply pass a forgot password text, because as you know that, I think so you are very smart, and if you haven't made a login and sign up page before, then don't need to worry. I will tell you that what or thing I am going to add in the login page, as the forgot password is very necessary in the login page. If the user have simply forgot their password, they can simply click to this forgot password text, and they will move to the forgot password screen, where they can simply re-enter a new password and can again log in the app, right? So this is the use of forgot password over here. Yeah, now to show the forgot password, I need to copy this again, and here I need to simply wrap up with a row widget. Now the reason for wrapping up with a row widget, because I want to simply show the forgot password not over here, I need to show over here in the right position of the screen. Now to move that, for that I need to use a row widget, and we'll just write main axis alignment dot end, something like this. Now here you can see it. Now I'll simply change the left to right, and here I'll just write a forgot password, and we'll just pass a question mark, and here I will decrease the font size up to 18, something like this. Now here I can use a size box height, let's pass 10.0, and here I will change from bold to W500 as it is, and here you can see the forgot password text. Now once you see all this thing, now we can successfully move to the button. While tapping to that button, the user can simply sign in the app. Yeah, so for that I need to write in container, because here I'm going to create a customized button, so that's why I'm going to write a container child, and here I'm going to simply use a text widget here again. So we'll copy the text widget, we'll simply paste it over here, and we'll just pass sign in over here, something like this. Now I can simply change the color to black, remove this constant, I don't need this, so I'll just write black over here, and here I'm going to pass a customized color code to our container. So we'll write box decoration. Now the color, I hope that the color is yellow, will be okay, not yellow, something like yellow shade we are going to use over here. So let me check that color code, like what we are going to use over here. Yeah, so now the color code we will be using here is 0xFF, and we'll write FC9502. Yeah, so this is the color code that we are simply going to use over here. Now here I need to simply pass a width to the container, which will be media query dot of context dot size dot width. Now here I simply pass a width. Now I need to pass in margin, so we'll write margin edge inset dot only. From the left we'll write 20.0, from the right 20.0, something like this. Now here I need to simply increase the font size up to 24, and here I need to simply center the text widget by using a center widget, and here I need to increase the height of a container, so I'll just pass 60, or rather than just pass 50 over here. Now I can simply pass a border radius to this container, so we'll write border radius dot circular, and we'll pass up to 30. Yeah, so now here you can see the button that we have simply created for our login page. Now I'll simply use the size box, and we'll pass a size box height 20.0, something like this. Now here you can see that we have simply created a sign in button, and the user can simply tap to this button and can simply move to the app, right? Now I've simply changed the height of an image to 400 to 350, because as there are some more details that I want to simply show in my login page. So first thing that I want to simply show in the login page is log in with Google option. So for that, if the user don't want to simply log in with their email account, they can simply tap to this log in with Google and can simply authenticate with the help of Google, right? So here I need to just write a text widget here again. So for that I need to copy the text widget, will simply paste it over here, and here I will just write or, something like this, and we need to just simply pass a color, and we need to pass a color which will be colors.white, and we'll simply center with the help of center widget. Yeah, now here once we have done all this thing, now I can simply do one more thing, like what it will be here, as I've told you, log in with Google. So for that I need to do one more thing, like first I need to simply get a logo of an Google that I can simply use over here. Yeah, now once we have simply show the or, as I told you, we need to simply show sign in with Google. So here I need to simply create a container child and the row and a children. Now here in the row widget I going to simply show this logo of this Google, but here I'm going to simply change the color of this logo. So I'll show that how you can simply change the color of the image by using the Flutter. So here I need to simply write image.asset and we'll simply write images and we'll write search.png. Now here you can see the image, but let's decrease a font size, not a font size, the image size up to height 50, width 50 and a fit box fit dot cover, something like this. Now here you can see the image. I also need to decrease it down up to 40. I guess it will be okay. Now we can simply use this, but I'm going to simply use a customized color code to this image. So I'll just write color. We'll write color 0xFF and we'll simply pass FEA 720. Yeah, so this is the color, and this is how you can simply change the color of an image inside a Flutter. You don't need to use like any of the editor or something to change the color of an image. You have an option to simply change the image color in the Flutter app too. Yeah, so once you have done all this thing, I need to also decrease the image size up to 30. Now it is okay. Now again I need to use a text widget, so I'll copy the text widget, will simply paste it over here, and I'll just write the text like, which will be like log in with Google. So we'll write log in with Google, something like this. Yeah, now here you can see the text. Now I can simply provide the width. We'll write size box width 10.0. Yeah, so once you have done all this thing, I can need to simply pass a decoration, a box decoration, color. We need to pass colors dot black, and here I'm going to again use a customized color code for our container. I exactly don't know which color will fit over here. So let me see if any of the color present that will simply highlight this container. So here I've simply found one of the color to see we can use as the color for this container. So I'll just write a color and we'll write 0xFF and it is 0F1011. Yeah, it is 0. Yeah, something like this. I don't know it is, you can see that or not, but I can't see. I can notice that. So we can simply set it like this also. Now it is visible. I think now it is visible for you all. Now here once we can see the container, we need to simply pass a margin as in set dot only from the left 20.0 from 20.0, something like this. Now here I need to simply center by using a main axis alignment dot center, and here we can again use the height. Will pass up to 40, or let's pass up to 50, and here I will use a border radius. So I'll write border radius dot circular, and let's. So now you will think that how I have simply make a complete login page. So sorry for that, because I was simply recording a video, but I don't know how the recording stops over here, but I didn't wrote many much thing in the login page. As you can see, I will tell you what all things I've simply written in the login page. So here we have just passed a border radius 30 that I have shown you for the login with Google, and here we have just passed the height. So this is all the container thing that we have simply passed to show our login with Google. Now here I have added like don't have an account sign up. Now the reason behind this is because, so for an example, if the user want to simply navigate to the sign up page because he don't have an account and he want to simply sign up in the app and directly move to the app, so for the navigation we need to simply add like don't have an account, then the user can simply tap to this sign up text and can move to that sign up page. So here you can see that by using a center widget, I have simply centered this text widget and I have simply passed don't have an account text and the style. I think so it is simple. And for the center widget we have used again for the sign up thing, and here I have simply shown the sign up text. I think so these are the two simple things that I have simply added, and this will help as I've told you, to simply navigate to a different pages. Now let's move, and here we'll simply create our sign up page, and in the sign up page I'm going to simply use this image in the sign up page, and here for that I need to move to the lib folder and will simply create a new folder name which is signup.dart. And here first, sorry, why it's becoming a file over there. So let's delete this and we'll create a new file which is signup.dart. And here once we have done all this thing, we'll first import the package which is material.dart, and we'll simply pass a stateful widget which will be a sign up, and this will be our page name which is sign up. Now once we have written all this thing, I need to simply pass a scaffold, and in the scaffold I will just write a body, container, child, and a column. Now the login and sign up page will be remain almost same. The thing that we are going to simply change in the login and sign up page is that first we are going to simply change this text of login to sign up, and we are going to simply add one more text field over here which will be the name. So here in the sign up page we are going to simply ask the username first, their email, the password. Then here we'll also remove a forgot password text, because if they don't have an account, then how they can simply tap to the forgot password? They simply have to create a new account with a new password. So we'll simply remove this forgot password text, and in the sign in we'll just show a sign up, and we'll also remove all this thing, and here we'll show that already have an account. Like if the user already have an account, they can simply navigate to the signing page. So these are all the things that we simply need to do for our sign up page. Now here I will move to the login page, and we'll copy all the things that we need, and we'll copy here and we'll simply paste it over here. Now here in the image I will just call a different image that we have just created for our sign up page, which is signup.dart. Now let's navigate to this page so that I can show you what all code I'm simply writing over here. Yeah, so here you can see that this image that we are widely going to use in our sign up page, and I think so it's look cool. If yes, then let me know in the comment box. It's completely like how you are thinking that this login and sign up page looks. Yeah, so here I will just write like sign up, and if you haven't hit that like button till now, then hit that like button and show your support, because your support is also necessary. Though I'm trying my best to make this app like login and sign up page as attractive and as user friendly as I can, with all the features that login and sign up page need. Yeah, I hope you will simply press to that like button and also press to that subscribe button so that you won't miss out on any of the upcoming videos we upload on this channel. Now let's move forward, and as I've told you, we are simply going to add one more text field which is name. So here I will simply copy the height and a text field, and will simply paste it over here, and here I will just pass a name. Yeah, so you will see this overflow error, but don't need to worry, because we need to also remove the thing that we won't require over here. So first remove this. We'll also remove this log in with Google thing from here, something like this. Yeah, so here I will simply change a sign in to sign up, and once the user have simply signed up, they can see the thing like I've told you that already have an account. They can simply move to the signing page. Yeah, now for the navigation I need to simply wrap up with a gesture detector, and in the gesture detector I just need to write on tap, and we'll simply pass navigator dot push, and we'll push the user to the signing page. So for that I just need to write material page root, and here I will just write a context, and in the context I'm going to simply pass our page name, which is sign in, something like this, or let's write sign in, or it is login, sorry, my bad, login, it is login. Yeah, now we need to simply copy this navigator function from here, and we'll simply paste it for our sign up page. So we'll wrap up with a gesture detector here again, and in the on tap method I'm going to simply paste this navigator, and here I'll just write a sign up, something like this. Yeah, Now I'll show that when I'll tap to this sign in text, we'll simply navigate to a login page, and now I'll tap to the sign up text, we'll simply navigate to the sign up page. So this is how we have simply created our login and sign up page. And if you want to simply add all this authentication like mail authentication, Google authentication, want to connect the app with your Firebase account, as I've already tell you, we have already made a Firebase authentication video in this channel. You can simply follow that and can add the app to your app bucket list, right? Now, if you also want to get a source code for this login and sign up page I have made, I will simply provide the link in the description box where you can simply get this image if you want, and you can simply copy and paste the code if you don't have a time to simply create a login and sign up page, like if you are in hurry or something. Let's move and I will show you how to develop the unique UI of our login and sign up page for our app, because I have already made a lots of UI designs before on this channel. You can simply see the link of all the UI designs in the description box. I think so I have made like 3 to 5 UI designs completely from the scratch for different apps like quiz app, grocery app, or like more 2 to 3 apps. So today I'm going to make this unique design that you can definitely use them in your app by simply making some of the changes. Now here you can see the our project of UI design. Now here you can see in the leaf folder, I will simply create a new folder which will be simply pages, and inside this pages folder I will simply create one screen that will be a onboarding page. So I will simply write onboarding dot dart. You can also write onboarding, or you can also say a landing page. Now in this onboarding page I will simply import the package by using material.dart and will write a stateful widget name and will pass a stateful widget which will be simply onboarding, yeah, something like this. Now we need to pass a scaffold, so we'll write a scaffold, a body, a container, a child, and a column, yeah, something like this. Now after this, in this onboarding screen here, first, as I have shown you in the starting of the video, the design that I'm going to make on this course, or you can say a complete video, then here you can see in the onboarding page, there first we show the our app name. So I'm keeping my app name will be fitness club and a logo for the fitness. But before that, you can see that there is a mixture of 3 colors. Now I will teach you how to create a container by simply mixing a 2 or more colors. Now in this container we need to pass a decoration, a box decoration, and whenever you want to mix like 2 or more colors, always use a gradient, and will simply pass a linear gradient. And here I will pass a colors, and here I'm going to pass the 3 color that I will use in the app as my design. Now here first color will be the customized color code that I'm going to use. So the color code that I'm going to use will be color 0xff, and here we'll write B51837. Yeah, so this is the first color. The second color will be simply like color, we'll write color 0xff 661 C3A. So this is our second color, and our third color will be like an color. So you know that whenever you are writing a random color code, always start with 0xff so that it can frequently read that color code you are adding in the app. So that's why I'm starting with 0xff. Now I will write 301939. Yeah, so this is the 3 color code that I'm going to use. Now here I need to start this color from like top left and end this color at top right. Now to handle this case, we need to simply pass like here a begin, and we need to begin from alignment dot top left, not top center, top left, and we need to end in alignment dot top right. Yeah. So let's pass one text so that I can show you the color. Now let me call this page in main.dart. So I will simply move here and will simply call our page name, which will be onboarding, something like this. Now let's hot restart this page. So you can't see the color now because here we need to simply pass the height, which will be media query dot of context dot size dot height. Now the main purpose of making this app is not only like I make a random app. I will also try to make this app highly responsive. So I will like pass a height and width in the media query so that it can take a complete height and width accordingly, and the app will be highly responsive when you test it on the different devices. That's why I haven't passed any like a number in the height. So here I will pass a width, which will be simply media query dot size dot something like this. So here you can see that we simply create a mixture of three colors. So this is our first color, a second color, and the third color. Now let's remove this debug banner from here. So I will simply pass debug so check mode banner to simply pass up to false, something like this. Now here, after this is done, now the main thing that I'm going to do is that first I'm going to show the logo. Now the logo is in the form of the image, so I have pasted this image. So you can see that it is now color black, but we'll change it to white so that I can simply show in this onboarding screen. Now to read this image, you need to simply move to the perspec.ml file, and here you need to simply call the our images folder, something like this. And now we can simply use this images folder and this image file name. So here we need to simply pass image.asset. We will write our folder name, which will be images, and our dumbbell, not dumbbell dumbbell.png. Yeah. So here you can see the image. Now we can simply pass a color, and we'll pass a colors dot white. Yeah, so this is the image, but it's like a very large image. Now we need to simply wrap up with a container, or you can simply pass the height here too. We'll pass the height, which will be 50, width will be 50, and we'll simply pass fit box fit dot cover, and it will simply cover the height and width we have passed over here. So here you can see the image, but if you want, you can increase the size of an image up to 90. Yeah. Now let's pass a margin from the top. So we'll write a margin. I think so, not a margin. We'll need to write a padding because we need to provide a space inside this container, not outside the container. So you know the difference of margin and padding. So we'll write edge inset dot only from the top, which will be simply like 90.0. So here you can see the logo. Now let's pass it up to 120. So here it's look good. Now after this, I need to simply pass a text. So we'll pass a text widget again here, and we'll simply write fitness club. Yeah. And now we need to pass a style, a text style. Now the color, which will be simply colors.white. So we'll increase the font size up to 30.0, and here now you can see our app name, which is simply a fitness club. Now after the app name and the logo is shown, now I need to simply show the text like welcome back, and the will pass like if the user need to sign in and sign up. So there will be a two buttons just below the welcome back text. So here we'll do one thing. I'll copy this text widget again, and we'll simply paste it over here, and we need to simply write a text like welcome back. So we'll write a text like welcome back, something like this, and we need to simply do a font weight, which will be simply font weight dot bold, something like this. Now we can pass a size box, I mean the height between this our app name and welcome back text. So we'll use a size box and we'll pass the height up to 50.0. So here you can see a welcome back text. Let's provide up to 80. You can, if you want, you can increase the font size. So let's do up to 35. Yeah. Or let's keep it up 38. Yeah. So it's look good. Now after this, we need to show two buttons that I've just told you now. So to show that two buttons, I will simply use an container and will pass a width which will be media query dot of context dot size dot width. Now we need to pass a decoration, a box decoration, and here on this button I'm going to use a border. So we'll use a border and we'll simply pass border dot all. The color will be simply colors dot white. Yeah, so here you can see the container. So it's don't look like button because we haven't passed a text widget till now. So let me pass the text widget. So we'll write a child. Now we need to copy this text widget. We'll paste it over here and we'll simply rename the fitness club to what? Our button name will be sign in. Something like this. So here you can see sign in. Now we can simply decrease down a font size up to 25, or let's do font weight dot w500. Yeah, so here it is. Now let's center this by using a center widget. So we'll simply wrap up the text widget with a center widget. Yeah, now after this we can simply pass a margin edge inset dot only from the left, which will be 20.0, from the right, which will be 20.0. So let's do up to 30 and 30. Yeah. Now after this we can simply pass a width up to 2.0 for this, and we can simply pass a padding edge inset dot only from the top, which will be 5.0, and from the bottom, which will be simply 5.0. Now if you want, you can give some more padding according to your need, and we will simply pass a border radius to this container. So we'll simply pass a border radius dot circular, and we'll pass 30. Yeah, so here it is. Now rather than passing a complete white, we can pass a different shade of white. Let's keep it up to 54 or 60. Yeah, 60 looks good. Now after this we will pass a size box so that I can pass a space. So we'll pass a size box height up to 40.0. So here it is. Now once we show this button, our next button will be a sign up. So we'll copy this container again, we'll paste it over here, and we'll simply change from sign in to sign up. Now after this, here comes, we don't need a border, so we'll remove the border. We'll pass a color which will be colors dot white, something like this, and we'll change a text color to black. So yeah, our signing and sign up. So this is a two different design that we have passed for the our button. Now we can pass a space which will be size box height 40.0. So here you can see the our two buttons. But if you want, you can pass some more height or an padding. It's up to your choice. Let's pass it up to 12 and 12. Yeah, now it's look good. Once a signing and sign up text is shown and our welcome back text is also done, we'll do one thing, like rather than passing a margin from the top, I think so padding, we can simply pass a like main axis alignment dot center, and it will simply center my all the widgets over here. Now after this, here in the column widget, I need to show like login with social media, and I will try to show a different social media like Instagram, or let's keep like Twitter, Facebook. So this is the three things that I'm going to show over here. So to do that, let me add some of the images, or you can say a logo or different social media. So let me add the different social media image in this images folder. Then I will show you how to show that login feature over here. Yeah, So I have added some of the images in the images folder. So first one is Facebook, second is Instagram, and third you can see a search, but search is a Google search. So you can see a Google login. Now after this, let me show three logins over here just below this our two buttons. So we'll simply pass a text widget. So why need to write a text widget again? So we'll simply copy and paste it over here, and we'll simply rename the text to login with social media. Yeah, so I will simply write login with social social media. Yeah, now we need to simply change a text to white, and let's do one thing. Let's remove this font weight and let's decrease a font size up to 20. Yeah, now after this we'll use a row widget and we'll simply show all the icons. So first we need to create a container, a decoration, a box, decoration, a color, colors dot white. Yeah, something like this. Now after this we need to simply pass a child. We'll pass image dot asset and we'll get the image from our images folder. So we'll write images, and first I'm going to show the Instagram, like you can say a logo. So we'll write instagram.png. So this is the Instagram logo. So let me pass the height, which will be 40, width will be simply 40, and fit box fit dot cover, box fit dot cover. Yeah, something like this. Now after this we can simply pass the padding edge inset dot all up to 5, or let's keep it up to 8, and we'll simply pass a border radius like a complete in a circular. So we'll write a border radius dot circular, and let's pass up to 60. So here you can see our first login with social media icon, which is simply an Instagram. Now after this let's move to the our second social media, which will be simply a Facebook. So we'll write a Facebook, something like this. So here you can see Facebook. Now the third one will be like Google. So here we'll simply write search, which is a Google search. Yeah, so this is the three social media that I want to show in this app. Now we'll pass a size box, a width which will be 10.0. Yeah, and now we'll copy this and we'll paste this something over here. Yeah, let's keep it up to 20 and 20, something like this. Yeah, now we can simply center this by using main axis alignment dot center. Yeah, now let's pass the size box and the height, which will be 10.0. Now I will show you one thing. As I promised you that this is the app that I'm going to teach you is a complete responsive app. I'm not going to use any fixed height and width on this spacing, like a container size and all. So that's why I'm going to use a spacer over here, and let me show you what spacer will do. So the spacer will simply provide the maximum space between these two widgets. So this is the maximum space between the two text widget, not between these two widgets. But you can see that after passing a spacer, it will simply rewrite the main axis alignment that we have passed in the column widget. But this will not look good. Rather than, we can do one thing. We can simply remove the spacer from here, and here I will pass a size box and the height, and we can use a media query dot of context dot size dot height, and let's pass it up to 3, something like this, or let's keep it up to 6, or let's keep it up to 8. It's up to your choice. Yeah, so here it's look good, and now you can see a different social media. Now we can simply pass a size box. Sorry, we have already passed the height. I'm writing it again. We can simply pass up to 20. Yeah, so it's now look good, and this is the onboarding page that we have made for our fitness club app. Now till now, if you haven't hit that like button, so yeah, support by hitting that like button, and because it is completely free, you don't need to pay anything, just like my courses in this channel, which are free, and you can simply learn the app development from the scratch. And there are lots of apps that you can learn on this channel. Like I've already made around 10 to 12 apps on this channel, and you will found that none of the YouTube channels have made this lots of app from the scratch. So you also need to show support so that I can keep on bringing the different videos on this channel. So hit that like button and show your support, and hit that subscribe button too, and be a part of our Flutter family, that you won't miss out on any of the awesome videos we upload on this channel. So I hope that you have hit that like and subscribe button. Now let's move with our login and sign up page. Now let's move and we'll create a signing page for this our UI design for the mail authentication. Now here in the leave folder, I will move to the pages folder and will simply create a new file which will be simply signing.dart, and will again import the package like material.dart, and will write a stateful widget name which will be simply sign in. Yeah. Now here on this dart file, I need to simply pass an background color. So here I need to simply first pass an scaffold, now a body, a container, a child, and the column, and a children. Something like this, column and a children. So write column and a children. Yeah. Now in this container, I need to simply pass the background color that we have already passed in our onboarding page. So here we'll move and we'll simply copy this total thing that we have passed for the container, and we'll simply pass it over here. Something like this. Now after this, in the column widget, I will simply pass an text that I will show, and in the text widget I am going to use the text which will be simply hello sign in, something like this. Yeah. And now we'll pass a style and a text style. In the text style I will simply pass the color which will be simply white, colors dot white, font size which will be 20.0, and font weight will be bold. Yeah. So let me call this page so that I can show you what all code I am writing in this dart file. I will simply move here and will simply write our dart page name, which is sign in. Now here you can see the text, but I need to bring the text something over here. So I will simply move and will simply pass the cross axis alignment dot start. Yeah, something like this. Now I need to increase the font size, so we'll increase up to 30. Yeah, and let's do up to 40, and let's pass the margin so that I can see the text clearly. Now here we don't need to pass in margin, we need to pass in padding, because as I've told you in the onboarding page, we need to provide the space from inside the container, not outside the container. So whenever you want to pass a space outside the container, use a margin, but if you want to provide a space inside the container, use padding. Now we'll write edge insert dot only from the left, which will be 20.0, and from the top, which will be simply 40.0. Now let's do up to 30 and let's pass it up to 50. Yeah, so here you can see the text which is hello signing. Now one thing I'm going to show is this type of container, which will be like a curved container from the top left and the top right, and the container color will be simply white. So here again the column widget, I will write container and will simply pass the width, which will be media query dot of context dot size dot width. Now here we need to pass a decoration and a box decoration, and the color we simply pass colors dot white, and we need to provide the border radius from the top left and top right. So I will write border radius dot only, border radius dot only from the top left, which will be radius dot circular, and we'll pass up to 10, and let's pass from the top right, which will be radius dot circular 10. Yeah. Now we need to pass in child, a column, and a children again. Now here in this column widget, as I want to show the So this is a signing page. So in the signing page, as you already followed my some of the series, then you already know that in the signing page there are two options. First, we need to authenticate in the app by using the email id. So I will use a text name, email, and the text field so that the user can simply enter their email id, and the second one which will be a password. So there will be a two text field that we are going to show in our signing page. So here I need to simply pass a text field. Yeah. Now here you can see the text field, but let's do one thing. So this is not a text field, this is a container. So here I need to simply remove the padding from here. I don't need a space something from here, and I will simply wrap up with a padding widget here again, and will pass dot only, and we need to pass from the left, which will be simply 30.0. Now I can simply pass a space between this text and the container. So we'll pass a size box height up to 40.0. Now I need to want that this container should use a complete height of the screen too. Now let me show you what it will be happen if I will use a media query dot of context dot size dot height. So it will simply throw the overflow error because it says that it use a complete height of the screen. So the height of the screen we have already used above to show this text. So that's why it simply shows that the overflow pixel error by 204 pixel. So we can't use the height like this. Now to use a complete height, I will simply wrap up the container with an expanded widget. Yeah. Yeah, so now you can see that overflow pixel error is gone, and the expanded widget will simply tell the container to use a complete height of the screen. So yeah, so there will be not any fixed height will be passed in the container. It simply says that how much space is left in this app, or you in this screen, use that much space as an height. So here it's work accordingly how you use the expanded widget. Now here need to pass a text field, and here you can see this text field. Now after this I need to simply pass a hint text. So we'll write decoration, input decoration. Now here I need to pass an input text. So but before that, let's pass one main thing, which will be our text. Yeah, so text widget. So we'll copy this text widget again, we'll paste it over here something like this, and we'll simply write the text which will be email, which will simply suggest that the user to enter their email. Now after this I need to simply copy this color, and I will simply paste it something over here. Yeah, so here you can see the email text, but I need to simply decrease down a font size up to 20, and I need to bring this text or something over here. So you already know that we need to pass a cross axis alignment dot start, and here we need to simply pass a padding. So we'll write a padding as insert dot only from the top, which will be 50.0, and from the left, which will be 20.0, and from the right, which will be 20.0, something like this. Now here you can see the email text. Let's do up to 30 and 30. So it's look good. Yeah, now if you want, you can increase the font size up to 23. Yeah, now in this input decoration I need to simply show the hint text, and in this hint text I will simply write enter email. Yeah, so now you can see this hint text something like this. So here you can see the hint text. Now if you want, you can add a icon over here. So you need to simply pass a suffix icon. So we'll write suffix icon icons dot email outer line. Yeah, so here you can see the, I think so we need to pass an prefix. Sorry for that, I get confused between suffix and prefix. So yeah, so this is the icon that we need to pass for an email. Now once we do this, I need to simply show the second text that I have told you, which is an password. So we'll copy this text and text field again, and we'll simply paste it over here, and we'll simply pass the size box height, which will be 30.0. Yeah, and in this text field, not in the text field, the text widget, I will simply change the text to, not over here, sorry, we need to pass it over here, which will be simply password. And here we'll simply tell the user to enter their password, and here we'll simply change the icons to password. Yeah, so here it is. We can simply pass the height. So we'll copy this size box, we'll paste it over here, something like this. Let's do up to 40. Yeah, yeah. So there is lots of gap between this text and the text field. So I can simply do up to 10, or let's remove this from here. Yeah. So now it's look good, and you can simply see the two text and a two text field where the user can simply enter their email and the password. Now after the password is done, we need to simply do one thing. We need to show a forward password. But let's do one thing. Let's pass some more border radius over here. Something like this. Now it's look good. And here I need to simply pass a forward password text. Now to pass this text, I need to simply wrap up with a row widget and a children. Will use a text widget again. So I will do one thing. I'll copy this text widget and will paste it something over here. Yeah, now after this I need to simply write a forward password, yeah, and a question mark, something like this. Now here I need to simply pass a color which will be a blue. I think so it will be a dark blue, so let's pass something like this. Yeah, and let's decrease our font size up to 18, and let's pass the size box and a height which will be simply 10.0. Now after this I need to bring this text something over here in the right side, so I will simply use, that's why I've used a row widget, and now I will use main axis alignment dot end, and it will simply shift this text from left to right, and it simply suggests that the widgets that are currently in the row widget, please move to the end. So it simply move the widgets to the end. Yeah, now after this let's create an button for our signing that will be like when the user enter the email and the password, they can simply click to that signing button and can directly move in the app. So here outside this row widget, I will simply create a container. We'll again pass a width which will be media query dot of context dot size dot width, and here again I'm going to use a mixture of three color that we have already used above. So we'll use a decoration and a box decoration. Now in the gradient we need to pass a mixture of three color. So we'll simply copy this gradient, linear gradient, something like this, and we'll paste it over here. Yeah. Now here I need to simply pass a child and a text widget again. So in this child we need to pass a text widget, and in this text widget I will simply write a text name which will be sign in. Yeah. Now here the color will be simply white. So we'll write colors dot white. We'll remove this constant from here. We'll pass the color white. Yeah, something like this. We can increase our font size up to 24. We'll center this by using a center widget, and let's do one thing. I think so the width of the container is okay. Size box, let's pass the height which will be 50.0, something like this. Let's pass the height to the container, so we'll pass 50, or let's keep it up to 70. Yeah, 70 is too much, so let's keep it 60. Yeah, now after this let's pass a border radius to this container. So we'll write border radius dot circular, and we'll simply pass 20 or 30. Yeah, 30 looks good. And here you can see the button which is a sign in. Now after this the signing button is done, I need to simply navigate a signing page and the sign up page. Now to simply navigate from signing page to the sign up page, we need to simply show the text over here. So for an example, if the user move to the signing page and they don't have an account, so they can simply navigate to the sign up page. So we can simply pass a text like don't have an account, sign up. So here we need to do one thing. I will use a row widget again, and here we need to pass a column widget, yeah, and a children. Now in this column widget I need to simply first pass a text widget. So we'll pass a text widget, and here we'll write don't have an account, don't have an account. And if the user don't have an account, they will simply navigate to the sign up page. So let's pass it color black so that I can see the text. Let's choose a different shade. Don't have an account. Let's remove this bold. Let's do it to 16. 16 will be too less, I think so. 20. Don't have an account. Font weight, let's keep it up to 500. Will be okay. Yeah, don't have an account. Now we need to just show the text sign up. So I will copy this text widget again. Let's copy this text widget and we'll simply paste it over here. And here I need to simply pass in color. So I will copy this color, not this color. Let's pass this color. So we'll copy this color and we'll simply paste over here, something like this. So here you can see the signing text. Now we need to align this text accordingly. So we need to simply pass a cross axis alignment dot start, cross axis alignment dot start, something like this. Now the reason to pass a row widget, now the same reason that we have passed for the forward password, I need to bring this two text to the right side of the screen. So I will simply pass main axis alignment dot end, and it will simply move this text over here. Now here I need to simply pass a size box, and let's keep it up to height, and let's do up to 90.0. And if you don't want to pass a fixed height, you can use a media query dot of context dot size dot height divide by, let's keep it 5 or 6, I think so 4. No, 4 will be too much. 5, yeah, 5, it is okay. 5, yeah. Let's do one thing, cross axis alignment dot end. Yeah, so now it's look good. Now it will move to the sign up page, not signing page. Yeah, so now let's create one more page in our pages folder, which will be simply a sign up. So we'll write a sign up dot dart, and we'll simply import the package by using material dot dart again, and we'll write a stateful widget, and we'll write our page name, which will be simply a sign up. Now we can simply now navigate to the sign up page because we have created. So here we need to wrap up the text with a gesture detector, and in the on tab I will use a navigator function to navigate to a sign up page. So we'll write navigator dot push, and we'll simply push the user to the sign up page. So we'll write material page root, and here I need to simply pass a context and a sign up page. Yeah, something like this. Now after this I need to simply write a scaffold over here, and let's do one thing. Rather than writing this text of the signing page again and again, because the function will be remain same, we just need to change the text like create your account. So we'll simply change the hello signing to create your account, and here there are two text field, so we need one more text field in our account, I mean in the sign up page, which will be a name. So we'll suggest the user to enter their name. So we'll move to the signing page, and we'll copy this scaffold widget completely, and we'll paste it over here, and we'll rename the text that I've just told you now, which will be like create your account. So we'll write create your, and we'll use a slash n so that we can change a line, and a text create your account. So this is it. Let's move to the sign up page. So we'll write a sign up page and create your account text. Now as I've told you, we need to add one more text field. So here I will copy this text field and a text widget, and we'll simply paste it over here, and we'll simply rename the name to email to name, and we'll simply change the hint to name, and we'll also remove a email icon to a person icon. Let's keep it outline, yeah, something like this. So yeah, it's now look good. We don't need a forgot password because the user haven't created account till now, so why we need a forgot password? So remove this. Yeah, let's decrease our height up to 40, and let's do one thing, which will be like, let's keep it up to 6, or let's keep it up to 7. So we'll write, what we'll write, already have an account. So like the user move to the sign up page and they see that they have an account, so why they will sign up, so they will move to the signing page. Now here we need to simply rename the text for our button from signing to sign up. Yeah, now already have an account, then move to the signing page. So why to waste a time in a sign up page, let's move to the signing page. Yeah, something like this. Now when I'll tap to this signing button, we'll directly navigate to the signing page, and when I'll tap to this sign up text, we'll directly move to the sign up page. So this was the navigation that I was talking about. And here when we'll move to the onboarding page, let me also add a navigation to our onboarding page. So like the user can simply move to the signing and sign up page. So we'll copy this navigator function, we'll move over here, we'll again wrap up with a gesture detector. So we'll wrap up with a gesture detector here again, and here in the on tap method I will simply pass a navigator function. So it is a sign in, so we'll write a sign in, and now we need a same now we need a same for the sign up. So we'll write a sign up, something like this. So here it is a sign up. So let's call this, yeah. Now let's hot restart the app again, and let's see our awesome UI that we have made from the scratch. And this is the unique design that I've tried to make for our mail authentication page, or you can say login and sign up page. Now here when I'll tap to this signing button, we'll directly move to the signing page, and we can directly now navigate to the sign up page. So this is the awesome UI. I know that you will love this design that I have made, and if you think the idea was unique, and this will make your app looks really attractive and responsive. I have tried to keep a main thing in my mind, which is responsiveness. So responsiveness is the main thing in the app. That's why I've used expanded widget, spacer, media query. I didn't use any fixed height and width to the container, so that it won't create a problem when you will test the app on the multiple devices. So this was the main goal of teaching you how to create a UI design. So this is completely for the beginners who are learning Flutter for the first time. And if you want to add the backend, like for the login and sign up page, and a different authentication that I have already used like Instagram, Facebook, and Google, Apple, or phone authentication, or any type of authentication, you can simply comment me in the comment box. I will wait for a comment box, and let's achieve the like aim of 1k like. I know you will definitely do that. And if you want to follow some more series on this channel, because this is just a design you can simply use in your app by just making some changes. And if you are looking for any app for your business or anything, you can simply contact us through app crafting. Until then, keep coding, keep having fun. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.